Alright, hello, and welcome to the stream. Bear with me momentarily, as usual, I get the last little bit set up. Welcome to the stream, Dust. I'm doing very well, thank you. And yourself? Greg's in the chat as well, welcome to the stream. Why is this not letting me edit? YouTube, please. Right, so if you've been following the modding tales of Skyrim, I spent the last couple of days trying to get this new mod list sorted. I'm not 100% sure it's going to work, but we'll jump in and see. Generally was working a little bit better than the other one was off stream, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Just get those all important tags sorted. Alright, that's those done, and we are playing Skyrim. Should be saved. How's it going, 1 and 2? And save, very good. Alright, so what I've gone ahead and done is remade the character that we had made in the previous stream on the previous mod list. So we are going to be playing a Khajiit who is favouring the side of the Empire. I've also gone in and made all the tweaks to the mod settings before we start today's stream, because that always takes a little bit on the longer side. I just wanted to get that done before we started. Alright, let's get Skyrim loaded. We should be good. Everybody's in the stream as well. Welcome to the stream. Skyrim load, and then we'll jump on in. So I had a quick test before we started the stream, both off stream and in a private one, and it was generally running pretty smooth. Alright, let's get it loaded. So basically what was happening with the previous mod list was it was just taxing my GPU on the CPU a little bit too hard. This one was pushing it quite a bit, but it did say in the description that it was optimized for slightly less powerful PCs. Yeah, I'd originally gone to install the Qwest mod list. I decided against it, but it seems like that's probably going to be the most suitable one for me anyway, so here we are anyway, a week later. Alright, it's finally loaded, very good. So with this mod list, the alternate start's slightly different. I couldn't pick the vanilla start So we will be doing the Dragonborn stuff, but we don't necessarily need to rush into it. Qwest is a mod list that I've installed using the Wabberjack feature. Just make sure the audio levels are fine here. How is audio, by the way, chat? Are we sounding good? If you search for Qwest Wabberjack mod list, you probably find it fairly easily. Right, where's my cursor gone? There we go. Onto the main. Looking for the game, which should ping up now. I got that loaded fine. Let me just lower the audio levels there. Right, so I'm under no illusion that some of the music that's in this mod pack is going to get copyright strike, but hey ho, who cares? Right, well, we'll not go down to load a game. Like I said, I recreated the Khajiit that we made before. So Darjan Joe is his name. And what I did was, so I used the alternate start that comes with this mod pack. It had originally thrown me in the middle of Moorfowl Swamp, but I've decided to re-roll the start, and this time we're starting at the Solitude Docks. So we are what would appear to be a noble Khajiit that has arrived in Skyrim, Solitude Docks. And we're pretty much here on an adventure. The same as usual for me, cool. Ski with it. So unless I missed anything, all the mod settings should be sorted. Inevitably probably going to have to change something along the way, but should be good. The only thing that isn't good is capturing the cursor, which it should not be doing. Because now there's two cursors. Wow. That's probably because I've had to tab out the game. Right, bear me momentarily. Is that going to have got rid of it? Yes, it has. Very good. Are we still good? Alright, seems fine. I think we're good to go. Alright, so we do have some overlays on. Let me pause the game because it does matter. Slightly different than the last mod list. We will be playing with the campfire and crossfall stuff, so we need to regulate our temperature and food and hunger and all that fun stuff. Right, so here we are. Right, let's get off this ship. Especially because it is raining. Still hearing a thunderstorm. Let's get up into Solitude. Fine, that stream performance. Alright, so probably check what we have in the way of inventory. 79 gold. Mace. Some fine clothes. Some water and mead. And some mod related items. I believe is a mod setting thing. I've shot the music down quite a bit. Down. Voice we want to be up. I think the rest can probably stay where they are.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthon. Mages in a burial crypt? No good can come of that.
Dog for sale? Wait a minute. Right, do we just offer the dog to do some sparring? Is that a corgi? Oh my god, can we buy this dog? How do we buy this dog? 500 septums or best offer.
Yes, for 500 septums she can be yours.
Right, first quest. We need to get 500 gold so we can buy this corgi. If you have 850 mods, it's not Skyrim, it's Modrim. It's always Modrim.
You know where to find me if you change your mind.
Right, we need that dog.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Let's get up out of the rain. So up at the very top of the screen, just below the donation goal thing, see a little blue icon? That is saying that I'm cold. And it will change to orange when I'm warm. Right, so I'm going to say that we've arrived in Skyrim as we've had to flee from wherever we're from. Oh, sheep caravan.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
The heat warms me. What have you got for sale, my good man? I do only have 79 gold, so I'm not really going to be able to buy anything. Wolf for shoulder back. Carrying capacity increases. Definitely going to need those. Interested to see what different armors and weapons are in this. Right, well I can't actually buy
May your road
anything,
lead you to warm sands.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rickon. If not,
let's get into Solitude and see what we've got in the way of work. Like I said, we can do the vanilla Dragonborn stuff, and we are going to do that. But I believe with how the alternate start is working, basically the dragon attack has already happened, and I think what I need to check. In order to progress with that, I'm going to have to do the whole Bleak Bull's Barrow thing, and I assume at the point of discovering that King's in the main quest line. Not 100% certain.
Position.
far you need to go.
Right, let's have a quick look at the quest. What do we got? Helgen Reborn startup. Helgen Reborn is ready to play. Yada. I've heard rumours that Almor have been using an abandoned prison to house captives. There must be a reason they're trying to keep their activities there a secret. Should investigate. Alright, not sure what that is. That's interesting. That almost sounds like the alternate start mod location.
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Stormcloak lover!
Traitor! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
Some gate guard you were!
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Tori. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Tori. He beat the High King in fair combat.
Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
How's performance been? Because I've not had any frame drops. It's all smooth on my end. Aside from it being streamed in 30 frames.
I go to Skoldire.
Let's get into the inn. I don't think it's going to be wise to hang around outside in the cold rain.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
You look new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends.
Okay.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
I am indeed.
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us, we're very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
I'm a little concerned this guy's got a beard that's actually half in his mouth. I'm listening. I need all the gold I can get at the moment.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
Alright, start lights out. I get it, so I have to put out the lighthouse fire.
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared.
Jules in the
Yes,
chat,
if someone
welcome to the
were to put out the
stream.
lighthouse fire and
Didn't get
then
notified,
meet me on the
that
docks
sounds about right.
afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
What happened to the sailors on the boat?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Alright,
It would
we're
be best
already
if you spoke little
getting up to
until you've
mischief.
completed your task.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Can you serve me a full meal? 20 gold. Yeah, we should probably eat. We've had a long boat ride here.
Of course.
Roast is quench, well fed. That's not bad for 20 coins. That's going to make inns very useful. Let's go for one rumour.
Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what.
Alright, we can look into that later on. What time are we sitting on game?
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're
Yeah.
footsore.
We could probably head out and do the lighthouse. What have we got here? Seeking treasure hunters.
What do you need?
Wanted. Oh god, that's a bit hard to read. Curator Aurelian Moralius is seeking able-bodied adventurers to seek out and recover lost artifacts of historical relevance for the soon-to-be reopened museum in Solitude. Anyone interested should apply there in person. All deliveries of authentic artifacts will be well compensated. Aurelian Moralius, the creator of the Dragonborn Gallery, we can check that out as well. Skoldire, brilliant. Skyrim, god, they're all coming in. Right, so we've got a museum that we can check out, but first and foremost we should probably check out this whole lights out business, get ourselves a little bit of coin to get ourselves off the ground. We can also go and speak to Falk Firebeard at some point and see what's going on with that. We do obviously also have the ability to investigate the abandoned prison at some point. Probably going to check that out when we are naturally in that sort of area. So let's start with lights out for now. We need to go and put out the fire in the Solitude Lighthouse. 23 out of 150 carry weight, that's not too bad, but yeah, we will need to pick up a bag at some point. 59 gold. Not a lot at all. Don't have any armor whatsoever either. Right, who have we got around here? Iron Friends.
Hello there.
I kind of don't want to go out while it's a middle of a thunderstorm, so what are we going to do? We've just eaten, I suppose. Let's wait here for a little bit. It's probably still raining.
Feel free to make requests.
Might be a little bit risky heading out, but we need the coin. We need the coin desperately, chat. So if I am going to get any sort of issues with performance, it's going to be when we're out in the overworld. Voice sounds so smooth when you're close to the mic. I probably need to reposition it, if I'm honest. I'll probably look at doing after today's stream. In fact, bear with me momentarily, try and move it ever so slightly. Right, that might be a little bit more easier to understand. Frostfall installed. I'm not sure if Frostfall itself is. I'm not seeing it on here. We do have campfire though in this, so we are having to look after heat and the light. I want to test if this still works. Sneak. Right, that freezes because it's the first time. That works. If I remember correctly, because you can jump quite high. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's going to help us out. Right, to the lighthouse then. I mean, it probably also doesn't help that it's raining in game. It's probably going to be killing the bitrate. But, Frostfall's a bit heavy for the stream anyway. Yeah, the micromanaging stuff's a little bit over the top for a stream. I had the option with the campfire to make it realistic or quick, and I went for quick. No one wants to see me scavenging for stuff for hours on end. Should probably throw a quick save. Yeah, you can jump, you certainly can. I believe I'm heading in the right way. That's great though. It does. It's obviously limited to 30 frames because of the stream, but I'm running at 60. What is this? This is new. My lighthouse is down there. Yeah, whatever this building is new, if I remember correctly. Alright, what have we got here? Solitude Lantern Repair Workshop. Okay. I assume my lantern's gonna break then. But at least we found out where that is. And there's a lighthouse in the distance. One down here. Now, if I remember correctly, this quest can probably be a little bit dangerous. I'm very much jumping into the deep end with this, but we'll see how we go. Is the rain letting up? be awfully nice if it was calming down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so alongside this, I made some tweaks to the streaming settings, so they run a little bit more optimal. Right, we got to level up. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the skill system in this mod pack. I believe we have Ordinator. Alright, so as usual, what we'll probably do is what we had originally planned. So I can't remember the name of the deity that we chose last time, but whatever it was we stick a point into magicka health and stamina equally. What am I doing here? Don't have any heavy armor yet. Probably best focus on a combat one for now. Let's go in for one-handed mastery. Can we not level this up? Apparently I can't level it up, even though we... did we level up? Pretty sure it said we leveled up. Is this going to be hard-coded so that we can only do it when we sleep or something? What about here, Great Ferry? This is a museum item. I'm going to go ahead and grab that, only weighs 0.2. You gotta sleep to get XP, maybe. The heat warms me. Who is this dude? Here.
Who are you? By the divines, you're here for me, aren't you? I swear I tried. I was gonna do it. Please, don't hurt me.
Easy, young man. What's the problem?
Wait. So, you aren't here to kill me? Oh, thank the divines.
I haven't said yes or no. Tell me what happened.
Jari Ra sent me here. He wanted me to extinguish the fire in the lighthouse. I don't know why I said yes. We used to be friends. At least, I thought so. Then he started having me do things. Things I regretted later.
I believe I'm playing on Adept. The mod list suggested Adept would be suitable and that the higher ones would just end up being more spongy enemies. So this guy's apparently doing the same thing as I'm meant to. How did you
I was at
recruit
the
you?
skeever when Jari Ra came by with his marauder friends. The ones that make me nervous. But Jari Ra put his arm around my shoulder and mussed my hair with those coarse fingers of his. That always puts me at ease. Then he tells me about this new plan of his. He says he needs me. That nobody can do it but me. I think one of his gang snickered. But Jari Ra told him to shut his mouth. And that made me feel good.
Okay, what was the plan? This guy's beta.
The plan was to extinguish the flame at the lighthouse so that the ships would lose sight of the docks and crash. I didn't want to do it. Stealing is one thing, but killing a man? But Jari Ra assured me no one would die. He said they'd thank us for rescuing them. And I believed him.
I've been asked to do the same, but I don't exactly trust Jari Ra's intentions.
Please, I implore you, reconsider. I should know I almost made the same mistake.
Why didn't you extinguish the lighthouse flame? What changed?
I was standing before the fire, holding a tankard of water, when Mazaka came up behind me. When I saw him, my face flushed with blood, and I froze. I thought he was going to attack me, or have me arrested. But you know what he said? The weather is nice today, is it not? On these days, he said, you can get a good view of the stars. Then he pointed to a constellation in the sky. It was the Shadow.
What was his significance?
He said, as a Khajiit born under the Shadow, many told him his destiny was to be a brigand or a thief. He told me how he spent his life as a pirate, and still misses the clash of sabers and the ocean smell tickling his whiskers. But in the end, he preferred the quiet life. And it wasn't until he reached an old age that he learned we make our own destiny. Then he invited me downstairs for tea. and I've been with him ever since.
Game certainly looks good when I'm stood not doing anything. What do we think, chat? I'm going to leave this up to you. Do we extinguish the lighthouse fire and help Sharira? Or do we not? I'll leave it up to you.
Farewell.
Meanwhile, I'm just going to fall down the stairs, don't mind me. Just going to speak to this dude. That he says he's changed his mind.
You lost?
Fellow Khajiit.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Get out of here, or I will call the guards.
Okay then. Apparently we're trespassing. He doesn't want us to do it, then that's fine. Don't do it. Okie doke. Well, we found the ferry anyway, so that's going to be helpful in the future. Who knows, we may change our mind at some point in the future, but for now we'll leave into it. Focus down there. Right, well I suppose while we're out and about around this area, let's have a little look around, see if we can find anything valuable. Did notice some clams down there, so we might get lucky and find a pearl. I believe I saw some clams anyway. We did over there near the hawkers.
May not look like much. Where are you headed?
Oh cool, we can hire this guy. These are extremely expensive. Okay,
Alright.
maybe not now. Time are we sitting at here? 5 PM. It's already getting dark. Right, okay, we should probably head back. Let's grab this. And then route. I'm absolutely freezing because I've just fallen in the water a little bit, so before we head on back, let's man, we actually got our we do actually have the lantern on. It's incredibly dark. We'll get ourselves another gnome rope. Don't know how much these will sell for, but at the minute I'm realistically just looking for any sort of coin. Yeah, thinking about it, I'm probably a little bit under leveled to help Jarira. By that I mean fight all the bandits. So what's the goal with this playthrough? Well, I want to do the main storyline to as a basis, but with this using an alternate start mod, I'm honestly not entirely sure how we actually trigger the vanilla storyline. So, what is it? We used Skyrim Unbound. I specifically made sure to tell me to choose a random start that was a Dragonborn one, so that we don't mess up the quest lines for that. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, the dragon has already attacked, and I'm not entirely sure how we progress. You have to go to Helgen. I suppose that makes sense. Well, can't see a thing, even with the light on. Can we increase the brightness of the lamp? Lanterns of Skyrim. no, that's a completely different thing. Not entirely sure which mod would allow me to increase the brightness of my lantern. Right, reminder, it starts getting dark fairly early. Sort of 5, 6 PM. So we have Helgen Reborn as well, so we'll be doing that at some point.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiment has a large selection.
Level up apparently available. Apparently not. Right, well I'm gonna have to check when we go to sleep if that's how we level up. I love the parchment paper menus, it's quite nice. It's a nice little touch. Where's that secret tunnel? There we go. That'll get us into solitude a little bit quicker. So we'll try and sell some stuff before it gets too late, and that's probably going to be enough caps to rent a bed. By caps I mean coin. Let's fall up here.
Spiced wine, fruit, the taste.
Wait, were you saying something?
The freshest in
I don't hear
Skyrim.
so good.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord.
Here we go, bits and pieces. Just sell off pretty much anything we don't need. I think it's 50 coin for a room.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here.
We have 59 coin, but we'll trade off anyway.
Biren said you got here just before the execution.
Do I like
Must have been a lovely
Falls or
first
Skyrim's
sight.
gameplay more? I do prefer Skyrim.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Alright, what have we got that we can get rid of? Uh, 15 for each of the gnome roots, that's not too bad. And we can sell this stuff, but I actually need it because it's mod related. Right, let's have a quick look. I kind of like the look of the fancy steel bear skin hood cave. What a name. I need coin.
Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
Just gonna rent a room. Stay in the inn. And then when we can actually see what we're doing in the mall, we'll try and get ourselves some coin. Might be worth checking out the Dragonborn Gallery.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Well, it's 10 gold for a room. Even better.
Bet I
Yes?
can down this ale faster than you.
I'll show you to your room.
If I
Right this
win,
way.
the next round's on
Yes?
you.
I understand.
What are we saying out here? 7 PM. Random chest here. Right, well if rooms are only 10 a night then that's not too bad. What was it? 10 for a room, and I think it was 20 for a meal. So we need, at the very least, 30 coin a day. At 7 PM. Let's wait for a couple hours. Your hunger is increasing. Letting your hunger increase will cause you to endure more debuffs to your health regeneration and total stamina. Letting your hunger get too high will eventually cause you to take damage over time. You restore your hunger by eating food. Same with first. Oh, really? Alright, well, let's take a drink and we'll eat in the morning. So we'll go for 8 hours sleep. Right, so we do have to sleep to level up. Okay, that's nice to know. We will increase health, and I was going to stick a point into one-handed, but what do we get for this? Sell items for 10% more. Intimidation attempts are twice as likely to succeed. For speech to start with. Always worth it to sell for a little bit more. I am well rested. I am indeed. Let's go and eat. Khajiit Perception. Acquired gold. 88 out of 50,000. What is this? This one does not understand why he was called a thief. The art of mischief is a gift from the gods, passed on from Fatimai through Azura to her kittens. Khajiit is merely developing his relation to the divine. Okay, so I assume when I hit 50,000 gold, I'm gonna unlock something.
Back so soon, Xander?
Can you make
I
some
wish only to
poultices
graduate
for
and
my-
enroll with the Legion. My
You
drums.
should be more careful about the women you spend time with in port.
Welcome
Come
to the
back
Winking
when
Skeever,
you're
friend.
ready.
Of course. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Progress towards a survival skill has increased, okay. Now is it going to be bright out or is it still going to be dark? Still dark, but getting bright, that's fine. Right, let's formulate a plan. What? It's going to be too early for the museum. Right, we're not doing lights out for the time being then. Ori Morelius is just going to give us a few quests. Chat, what is there to do in Solitude that's going to be not too difficult but also get me some coin? If anyone knows.
Can a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me.
Right, if it's too early for people to be coming into your shops, I need to lock your doors. Warm up a little bit over the forge. Wait an hour here, so it's bright. There we go. I don't just want to join the Legion just yet. I want to let things develop a little bit before we do that. Oh, we have a missive board. I didn't even think for that. It's probably a good way to check for potential jobs. Bounty Bandit. Deliver letters, deliver potion, gather stuff. Alright, well this is going to be maximum interesting, but let's go ahead and deliver a potion. Collect Angelina's potion for Karag. So cool. We'll do this a little bit until we have some coin. We really have to wait until 8. Yes, we do. Is it longer than 8? Or just waiting around wasting time here? Why is Angeline's aromatics locked?
The divines saved me from the streets, and they can
The
save you
outfit,
from
though.
your trials as well. Of course.
Okay, we can ask for a blessing. Zenithar? I can't remember.
Let us
what
walk
half
in the
blessings
steps of the
do.
divines. Go with the blessings of the eight.
Follow the divine Zenithar's weapon commerce. Trader's ability. Improved crafting and loosen faster. Never openly break it. Right, let's not accept anything just yet.
The Temple of Divines is always open for worshippers.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord.
Why can I not get into the aromatic shop? Do I actually need to get in there for this? I'm going to assume yes. Yes, I do. Is the shop just closed on Mondays? Okay, we have a sewer system.
Spiced wine to warm
Now,
the blood.
let's head into the sewer. This can only go well. Instantly regret. Alright, let's go ahead and get equipped. Let's get stuff down here, but may also be the opportunity to find something valuable. Let's go for a nice quick save while we're here. This rat is massacring me. Okay, rats do a lot of damage. Right, we don't have any potions. Okay, perhaps a bad idea to come in here. I suppose I should probably loot them. Have I got health regen? Yes, very slowly, but that's fine. I suppose we aren't wearing any armour at all, so that's probably why. Let's wander down here. Hits it through the gate, that's brilliant. Where's it gone? Nice epic battle music for a rat. And the rat got me, very good. Right, let's reload. Let's try that again. Killed by a skeever. Wow, we need some armour. Alright, let's try this again. My god, they do a lot of damage for a skeever. The simplest of thing. Have a quick look. Do I actually? No, I don't have any magic. I mean, if we could kill him through the gate, that would be good. Slow him back. Right, down he goes. Very good. Not liking the amount of cobwebs here. pretty much everything for the time being. I like how sort of blunt the maces are. Right, food, that's good. We'll eat the apples that we've just found in the sewer. Solitude sewers, Cloak and Maxima. Right, saved before this, I'm not sure what this is. Don't mind me just exploring the sewers.
Huh?
I'm getting out of here.
Oh god. Oh, bandits.
I'll rip your heart out!
Oh, bandits fighting beggars, okay. Right, we have ourselves some armor. Are you blind?
Yes?
I mean, you've just helped me, so...
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Blind beggar in the sewer has just helped
Always
us.
a pleasure.
I'll give us some coin, because we've got ourselves some armor. Which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and get that equipped. What have we got? Fur helmet, fur armor, fur shoes, and a grey knitted muffler. Crude axe as well. It weighs less than the mace and does more damage. That is indeed very much a crude axe. Right, well, we found her little hiding place.
Hello, friend.
That's what here. Well, got her that way, and he came from this side, so I'm going to assume there's going to be more bandits. Just dispose of the body. There we go. It's pretty damn dark in here. That's going to be a recurring theme. 6 gold. I'm going to take a book, we can sell it. Any food I can find as well. Looks like we're going to be eating apples for days. Now that's some pristine apple crunching sound effects right there. That's a solitude shield. Is this really going to ping up any time we get gold? We can go lower. Put it down here. I'm going to get lost. Oh, good, spiders. Alright, let me just back up a moment and save. Right, so if the skeever killed me, I'm a little concerned here. Right, we've been poisoned. Didn't even get to break the weapon, we've been poisoned. Also, that was an absolutely terrifying noise. I'm gonna have to look into how we refill those water skins. Right, if you want to come to me, right, I'm gonna not go that way for the moment, chat. We'll let's get the evil crap out of me. We'll come back to that. What's up here? Yeah, that's quick to deal with. Also, kind of like the block and attack animations for some of the weapons we've found so far. Right, there's a lot of sealed off areas. Let's start opening them up. Solitude Sewers Canal Works. Right, that feels like we're going to be heading out. So let's go and check the other locked area. More rats. Not entirely sure what happened to that skeever. This skeever's done there's a roaring fire in here for some reason. Carrots to at least keep us warm. Gate is on fire. Rats is probably a nice one to train up initially, a little bit of experience. Where is that skeever gone? Is oh, there he is. It may have glitched him a little bit. Fire. Don't really want to jump into the water, but I suppose there's a fire right next to us. We can warm ourselves back up. Yeah, getting in here was a bad idea. That was at least two slaughterfish. Let's dry off a little bit. Remind me not to jump into the sewer water again. And you can't even see him here. More sewer water. We got what, Dwemer stuff? Is this just actually meant to be pipe work, or is it actually Dwemer? Right, please no slaughterfish.
Is someone there?
Vagrant. Can I actually get through here? No, I can't get through here, and they've got a bow. Right, well that's a bit useless. Going to assume that I can get in there a different way.
Time for you to die. You can't hide from me.
Well, I can. I'm in a completely different room. A big slaughterfish. I'm going to assume that there's maybe a way to get through there through here, but other than that, this side is a bit of a dead end. This way. I'm not a huge fan of all these underwater sections. To Skyrim. Oh, this leads out apparently. Right, where are we going to be? Are we going to be in the middle of the lake? Right, that takes us out. That's the lighthouse, right? Let me have a quick look on the map. Have a look on the map. Okay, that's quite a way away from Solitude. I didn't actually notice this last time when we came down here. Right, well back in we go. there's still a bit of the sewer that we didn't check out. So many cool places to explore. I think that's what I was looking for with this modelless chill. It was that this one's specifically based around, you know, aside from the survival mods, new lands, new areas, new dungeons. Alright, so we have the options of trying for the spider or this area. So let's go and see what this leads to. And then, failing that, we do have the spiders. Which I kind of don't want to go for. Oh, is that a mud crab? I thought that was going to be a spider then. Yeah, we got ourselves a mud crab. A couple of mud crabs even. Oh man, they're gonna take a million hits. Wow. Wow, that damage. Ominous. Right, what is a mud crab fighting? Right, all I'm saying is a mud crab walking towards you in the dark. That's a little bit more terrifying than what it actually should be. Right, there is someone in here. And a swordfish. Alright, I'm nearly dead. And we died. Just died on the spot. I'm guessing we bled out. What a way to get... Right, I'm going to wait for that mud crab. Oh no, wait, did we save? Oh, we saved before the mud crab, that's fine, that's good. Right, at least we know what we've got in here roughly. Here, a locked door. And scout the area out rather than trying to fight things. Gate that we can open. Check the last. I like how we more push the skeever away rather than just blocking. Oh, this looks promising. We're certainly collecting a lot of skeever tails. And we've crashed. First crash. Ugh. Alright, let's get it reloaded. Seafield kills Kitty. I mean, it's ironic when you think about it. Crash for him. It either doesn't work properly or it crashes. It's one of the two. I was going to say that was stable for quite a while. That was a good hour. Alright, should be back up in a moment. There we go. Also, this is probably the nicest menu screen I've seen. Are we going to be back with the mud crabs? Alright, let's go again. Hopefully... Hopefully it wasn't that area that caused the crash. If it was, we would just have to avoid it, but... Yeah, not too bad, chill, not too bad. Like I said, I've today off, so nice chance to rest up. But yeah, pretty much. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so probably quicker to go this way. Why am I not able to attack? Wow, that rat just got absolutely massacred by the crab. Which I think is probably going to try and fight me now. We got him in one. 7 gold. Probably because there's a small one. It is going to do it for every single piece of gold. Let's have a look. That's fine. Right, let's test this again. If I go over near this door and it crashes, there's going to be something wrong with this area. No, I think it was just a random crash. Check all the corners, because I keep seeing rats in the shadows. There it is. Got him. Kind of hope that there's something good at the end of all this, but I suppose I'm getting quite a bit of experience. Solitude Sewers Eastern Tunnel. Right, we know that's there. Let's check the other side in case we miss anything. Right. Back through to the other one, there was another bridge that we didn't go across. Let's check that out. I think I've got the rats down to a T. Nicely done. Just gotta make sure to block and push them away at the right time. Got a gate there and a gate here, east and out. Right, I don't want to go for any low zones yet, so we'll explore everything and then we'll go to a different area. I've got common loots, one ball, green apple, we'll take those. Right, well this leads up to the Bards College. Alright, don't mind me, I'm just going to steal the loot and sell it. Let's check this area out then. Skoldire Rat Slayer. I mean, we are literally a Khajiit. Okay.
Lucky hit.
Maybe not.
True north never.
Oh no, we've just died going through a load zone. Oh, is this going to be a Is this going to be a death loop?
Time to end this little game.
Not necessarily. I kind of saw that being the load screen. Right, we need to get out of here then. Going to assume these guys can follow me through load zones.
Where are you?
Yes, they can, and they also get a couple of free hits in because of...
I love a challenge. You won't leave Skyrim alive.
Let's go to the Bards College. Thoughts on a Steam Deck. Very interesting, very appealing. Probably going to get one. Probably going to be more of the higher end ones based on storage, but I'm also not in a rush to get one. Yeah, don't mind me, I've just climbed up through your sewer. Right, that might be the sewer explored for now. Yeah, just to let you guys know that you've got about 3 or 4 bandits literally under your feet over there, so with that I'll just leave you with your vibrating dinner, and I'll just see myself out. I'll attempt to see myself out. There we go. Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a big hit. Yeah, I think it's very much going to be scratching an itch that a lot of people have got. You know, if it has the benefits that the Switch have got in the sense of portability with the ability to play all your Steam games, then sign me up. Got my first death loop with a Deathclaw in New Vegas. Damn, son. And you deleted those saves. Yeah, it's happened. It's happened to me a few times. Right, well, what time are we on here? 3:40 PM. We've spent the entire day in the sewers. Let's go and see if we can actually get into Angela's aromatics to deliver that potion that we'd originally planned on doing.
I found the bone.
I'm bored.
Um,
game. I'm hungry. Can we get some food instead?
I have
Father says
somehow
I shouldn't
managed
play
to get
with
myself
you
stuck.
anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, Skyrim. Let's get myself out of that sticky mess. I'm actually carrying the loot on my back, that's pretty cool. Alright, well the shop's actually open now.
Feel free to look around. We have a fine selection of herbs here at Angela's Aromatics. You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun?
No, sorry, I haven't not been to Whiterun yet.
Oh well, it was a long shot.
I'm here for the delivery job.
Of course.
Alright, we got a potion, 100 gold and 20 experience, and we need to deliver it by the 19th. I'll check what date
So
it is
you're
in a
interested
second.
in my potions and ingredients?
What can we trade off? We can literally sell her own potion back to her, which makes absolutely no sense. Selling stuff that doesn't actually have any value. Sell all those rat tails. the apples actually have value. Okay, we'll sell all the apples, but we'll keep the carrots. 18th today, what date do we need to get it by? The 19th, I think it was? 19th. Right, we'll best get cracking then. Let's go and deliver this potion. Where do we need to go? Was it down at the docks or the sawmill? Right, well, we should easily be able to deliver that. I wonder if we could have an option to play the loot that we've got. That'd be interesting.
Another quiet day.
I mean, speak for yourself, buddy. I've been fighting rats all morning. Can't do too many of them. That absolutely destroys stamina. Let's have a quick look actually. Okay, so if there was anything worthwhile from the sewer visit was the fact that we've now got ourselves a basic level of armor. Alright, I can't remember the name, but it was very orcish, so maybe actually this is the farm, this isn't the sawmill. It's a little bit lower down. Now that was choppy on the stream, but that was silky smooth for me.
Those rebels better not try coming to Hoffingar.
Shit, got a tail like Tigger. I didn't even notice, but yeah. Right, is there anyone down here? I'll check the map in a second, but I'm pretty sure this is where I need to be. You look like a fellow that needs a potion.
Thank you. Here, this is for you. Until next time.
And that's another 100 gold. Okay, so it was a fairly easy, boring quest, but that's a nice way to earn a little bit of gold to start out with. What are we sitting on here? 277. That's pretty good. What do you think? Are we selling the loot, or are we just going to keep it? I'm going to hold on to it for now. If anything, we need a better weapon. A bit of flickering arrow on the building, that's fine.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain Safia's way.
Alright, what have we got quest-wise then?
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Let's head back up into Solitude. Still not bringing home the big bucks at the moment, but couple more quests. I think the missive board might be a good thing to keep checking. Don't know how often it updates, but a couple of little easy quests like that could get me going. Yeah, the animations in this modpack are pretty tip-top.
We're paying our respects to me dead husband. Henry and I lost his father in the war. Now, I do what I can to get by and care for Henry.
Much to ask.
Now that is a modded audio file if I've ever seen it.
Thank you, we manage. I just have to keep Henry entertained and out of trouble. That's the really hard part.
Yeah, a little bit too tiny for this one.
Oh, okay, I guess. It's hard with Father gone. I really miss him. I wish I were older. Then I'd join up with the Legion and get my revenge on those Stormcloak rebels who killed Father. But Mother says I can't join until I'm 17. Get some food instead. I'm not playing with you, Kide. You play mean. Pardon me.
I mean, didn't mean to get my axe out. I was a little bit sinister. Right, let's check the message board again. I don't think it changes all that often. Why can I not pet this dog?
Fresh off the boat. The freshest in Skyrim.
Fresh fish.
Alright, well we could deliver a letter to Windhelm. Not entirely sure how much it pays, and not sure how much it costs to travel, which is probably something I should check.
Spare a bite for a poor old veteran?
Here. That's all I can spare.
Now, Angela mentioned something about a daughter. Let's see if we can raise that again.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. It's good to see a fresh face. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help.
I haven't met her, but I could try and get some more information.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news.
Am I
Don't forget-
hungry? I believe that does mean that I am getting hungry. Hunger satisfied. Thirst quenched.
Next
I
time you
assume
need herbs and potions.
I assume green means very good, white means neutral, and then I'm gonna assume yellow or red probably means bad. Alright, let's go and see our daughter. Ah, we can turn Jarira in, and I don't know if that's an additional thing or if it's a mod. Well, let's inquire about the daughter first.
Generally, posting information is need to know only.
I think Angela needs to know.
I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know.
I've
Her
been
daughter
preaching
was sent to
speech.
Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them made it back. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
Alright, we will do that. Jarira is up to something. He wants me to help set up a shipwreck. Let's turn this slivery dude in. And we've got to level up as well.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
No, I can't prove it.
Well, come back when you have some more evidence.
Find evidence of Jarira's criminal activity. How do I do this? Tell. Find evidence. Do I maybe have to pick
Come
his
on now.
pocket?
I want those arrows dead center. The lives of your fellow soldiers.
Now, chat, I'm not 100% sure. Is the ability to turn Jarira in the vanilla game, or is it a mod?
That armor won't offer much protection in a real fight.
What the hell is this guy doing? Is she shut up shop already? What time is it? 7 PM. I mean, I kind of didn't need to tell her.
New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Skeever. We keep a fine inn.
How can this dude get in? Alright, well, I'm not picking the lock.
You know, the Winking Skeever's not just the best inn in Solitude. It's also the only inn in Solitude.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory.
You play well, can you teach me a couple of tricks? 100 gold. I'm intrigued as to what that is, but I also don't have that sort of money to be throwing around at the moment, so got back to him at some point when we've got a little bit more spare coin.
Seems there's always more to be done.
It's not vanilla.
Take a load off and enjoy the
Nice.
atmosphere.
Can you cover your mouth, please? What are you doing?
Welcome to the Winking. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Alright, room is rent.
Of course.
Dinner is half.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I mean, go ahead. I don't actually need. Right, where is Jarira? It's pointing at the lighthouse. Fire in the lighthouse. Maybe if I go and speak to that dude that was on the lighthouse, maybe I can give him the option of presenting evidence. I'm going to assume it's either that or pickpocketing him. I'll have to wait for the morning though.
It's an honor to have Viarmo for instruction on drum, but he's far too reserved for my taste.
For a nice 8 hours. And we leveled up. Alright, point into stamina, please. Alright, we have picked a point in speech. I think this now is probably the time to invest a little bit in some form of combat. So it's either going to be one-handed or light armor. Let's do 25% more damage. Let's have a quick look at light armor. We do increase by 20%. Gain a little bit of experience when wearing at least 2 pieces of armor. Right, what are we going to want to do? I think probably armor. Thank you for tuning in, Chill, you're always appreciated, and thank you for the $10 dues. I'll catch you in the next stream, Chill. Right, we're going to stick a point into armor. I think we'll focus on defense to start out. Probably do one-handed after that.
Be careful!
I mean, maybe don't leave a massive platter right near the door.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
There's been rumors of Talos.
That sounded like it was going to be interesting. Go to the temple.
I need some things for the
Solitude
ship.
and investigate the Talos.
If you give me a list, I'll have them delivered to the dock by tomorrow morning.
Alright, that might be something that's worth looking into. Do we really need to eat and drink? I suppose we have been to sleep. 247 gold. Let's eat before we head on out. Probably going to have to get into the habit of doing that every time we've
Let me know
slept
if you
in
want
an inn.
anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Of course. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
That's a different Argonian.
My papa says I'm gregarious. Just like him. He says it means smart, but my brother says he's wrong.
Right, Jarira is gone. I know that Eva Hiri sister usually hangs out down near the East Empire Company warehouse. So I'm gonna go down to the docks. We'll check down there. There's nothing there. We'll make the journey to the lighthouse again. So I wonder if speaking to that dude will allow me to turn him in. I actually kind of like the idea of turning him in. I always found it a little bit restrictive in the vanilla game that it just forced you to either do it or not.
What is it, Khajiit?
Khajiit. Alright, I've also noticed as well that the donation tally at the top hasn't updated. That's fine. Figured it would do it automatically, but apparently not.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain Saki's way.
Right, while we're here at the carriage drive, let's have a look and see how much it costs to
My
travel.
carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go?
40 gold somewhere close, 80 gold for Winterhold.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
60 to 80 gold. 60 to one where there's going to be another carriage, and then 80 where it's a one-way trip. That's not too bad, that's not too pricey. Because we don't have fast travel, the only way we can do it is with the carts. Let's check the docks. Alright, God. Who that is? No, I don't think they're here. Oh, that's the lady.
Heard there were wolves on the road up north.
Right, off to the lighthouse then. I don't know if this is actually how you do this, but I figure I'll give it a try. I should have at least 2 endings. Yeah, I think that's definitely what is missing from certain quests. Alright, on the road again. That far to the lighthouse. I suppose I could have gone through the sewer again, but Lord knows if I could remember the directions. Very nice save. The air is cold, we are chilly. Right, is this going to heat us up? The heat warms me, very good, right, let's warm up a little bit. Survival skills increased. I'm warm, that'll do. Glad that doesn't take too long. Now, ultimately, I am looking for that 500 gold coin to buy the corgi, so. Right, hopefully this guy is still up here, being a bit of a buzzkill. not. I wonder if he's inside. What time are we now? 7 AM. This is going to count as trespassing. Spiral staircases. Is this guy going to try and kick me out again? Looks like a rocker going to a gig.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for your buddy.
Be careful.
Oh, this leads to the sewers as well. Oh, he's here.
Greetings. Well met. Started out with just stealing.
Just ask a few more questions, see if we can get anything.
Jari Ra would distract the shopkeep, and I'd stuff anything I could into my tunic. I still remember that first time. I was so scared. We were in radiant raiment, and Jari Ra was trying on clothes a Jarl couldn't afford. There was a circlet on the counter, gold and emerald. And Dari never even noticed when I switched it with the copper one I was wearing. I felt horrible afterward. But Jari Ra always found a way to make it seem okay. Those haughty knife-ears got what they deserved, he said. And when we went drinking at the inn to celebrate, Jari Ra would pat me on the back and give a toast in my honor.
French, or used you.
I know that now. I was such a fool. He never wanted my friendship. I was just some tool he used to steal coin. Never even gave me a proper cut. He knew I wouldn't care. Toward the end, he didn't even bother with reasons. All he'd do was raise another toast.
What time is it for you? 112, out of interest. And feel guilty?
I'm not proud of the things I did. But it's Jari Ra's fault. He used me. I would have never been in that situation if it weren't for him.
It's because you're just squatting.
I appreciate you seeing the whole picture. Some would not absolve me of my crimes, even after knowing how I was manipulated. The truth is, I never had many friends growing up. People who genuinely cared about me. When you go to a tavern, they have stools and tables. I always opted for the stool. It's hard sometimes, drinking alone. Especially when so many are in the company of friends.
212, you absolute madman.
I used to hate the way they laughed. Jari Ra noticed too. Said they barked like hounds. That's how we met. Suddenly I was the one sitting at the tables, drinking in good cheer, laughing. It turns out I laughed like a mammoth grunts. It's funny, but even now I look back on those times fondly. I might have been a fool, but I don't see how I had any other choice. Not in
yeah, no worries, 112. Thank you for tuning in.
I needed to come here.
I won't be streaming for too much longer anyway, so I'll catch you in the next one. I would have never guessed
that an old Khajiit lighthouse keeper would become my best friend.
How's life at the lighthouse? I kind of just need some incriminating evidence.
It's peaceful. I don't yearn for company like I used to, nor am I afraid of being alone. Although sometimes when I head up to the docks for supplies, I get a little anxious. It's like learning to ride a horse again. Pretty much every young boy is taught how to ride a horse and knock an arrow. But not all of us can be soldiers, or rich enough to buy a horse. So you kind of forget how. That's what it feels like being around crowds. Like everyone's staring at me. And when people say hello, I sometimes lose the words. Can you imagine forgetting something so simple as a greeting?
Get the hang of it, you're talking to me right now?
Yes, and Mazaka is here too. Although with him, mostly I just listen.
Do you help tend the lighthouse?
Not officially, but I assist Mazaka any way I can, in exchange for room and board. If he were to pass on, perhaps he might recommend me for the job. Or maybe I could tend to the lighthouse in Dawnstar. I don't know if I've earned the right to be the keeper here. There's still so much I need to atone for.
Bear me 2 seconds, chat. Alright. Make a fine keeper, just remember who your
I
friends
thank
are.
you for your kind words. May the divines keep the flame of righteousness alive in both our hearts.
Any dirt on Juri Ra? Any dirt whatsoever? He's got a tank.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Chill out, Misaka. Alright, what have I actually got to do? Find evidence of Juri Ra's criminal activity. Juri Ra and the Solitude Docks is enough for me. Seems suspicious or reporting to Captain Aldis. And find evidence. Is he really just going to be at the docks? We did look. Maybe we just didn't look good enough, or maybe he wasn't there at that time. We'll nip back. We'll go have a look at the docks again, just in case he is there now. Have a quick look on the map. What's it say? About the fire. Still Angeline. There's no quest marker for the finding evidence, which is both good and bad. Let's get back there post haste, and we'll check and see if we can find Juri Ra. Surely he's going to be hanging around somewhere. It's because in the vanilla, you go into the ship, meet your sister, and then you have to go to one of the bandit caves at the back of Solitude to hunt him down. I suppose maybe he's there. But yeah, plenty of time to try and find him. I suppose I should probably investigate the docks a little bit more thoroughly. I did only have a brief look.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Maybe around this way? Is this him? Oh my god, was he literally just around the corner? I've done that whole lighthouse thing for no reason whatsoever. Alright, let's save.
I believe you know
It is
what
the
needs
two
to
of
be
them.
done. Something about putting out a fire.
It is indeed. And nothing there is going to be helpful. Or there.
Get away from me. I believe you know what needs to be done. Something. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us
You
for
talk
the
to
heroic
Ed, brothers.
rescue from that
Deja has
sad
no words for
crash.
you.
Right, well I'm not entirely sure what I'm meant to be getting
I believe you know
evidence-wise.
what needs to be done. Something about putting out a fire.
Alright.
It would be
I
best.
heard the go-
Let's have a quick look. Find evidence of his criminal activity. Right, I'm gonna have to search this. Can't think for the life of me. There would be a second shot. Save the ice runner, lights out alternative routes. Alright, I'm not gonna spoil. Check cave. See, I was thinking that, but I haven't had any sort of clue that he would actually have been there aside from my previous playthroughs. Don't mind me chat streaming. Call it stream. Right. It was what I thought.
Little until you've completed your task.
You know, fellow who wrote the cookbook.
So, we do indeed have to go to the cave.
You probably want someone else.
And
I'm just the stable boy.
There is a way of doing it without just going there. So what you need to do, it's a little bit elaborate, is I need to go and speak to the headsman. He will give me a quest, and then that ties into it. As to why that links, I'm not entirely sure, or how I would ever have figured that out without just speaking to the headsman by chance. So I suppose I did spoil that a little bit, but I'm going to assume that the headsman's going to give me a quest to send me to the cave. I do think, however, that probably going to find that evidence in the next stream. I think what I'm going to do here, chat, is I think I'm going to bring the stream to a close. And we'll pick that quest up next time if I remember what we actually have to do.
It's not much to ask.
So yeah, thank you for tuning in to today's stream. I do hope you enjoyed it. Glad that we've got a Skyrim build that generally hasn't had any issues in the stream. We had one crash, but that's to be expected. So yeah, I'll pick this up next time we stream Skyrim, and we'll continue with where we've left off.
You can afford a septim or two.
So all the usual stuff. If you like the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. That stuff is very much appreciated as always. As always, I look forward to seeing you all in the next stream.